Hello, this is a quick demonstration of the double bubble from Thonk, Prophet 5 style stereo filter, with lots of nice tricks up its sleeve. So the double bubble is a DIY stereo filter. You build it yourself, it's available from Thonk, and it is an in-house Thonk design done in collaboration with the designer Luke Vosper. And Luke told me this is an SSI 2140 based filter core. That means it uses a chip that is in turn based on the 2040. And that's the sort of Dave Rossum invented filter, which you would find in the Prophet 5. And the thing to know about this is it's got a kind of classic sweet texture. And what we have in the double bubble is stereo. You can have two independent filters. And what's interesting here is we can cross mod, where you get kind of circular feedback between the filters. You have a spacing control, which will make one go high while the other goes low. And we also have input gain, which can allow for a lovely warm roundedness. It eliminates a lot of the resonance, but it's just worth knowing this distorts in a lovely warm rounded way. You also have low pass, high pass, band pass, and notch. And finally, we can have this as two independent filters or as one stereo filter, but we can engage serial mode and feed one into the other for compounded effects, where perhaps one is in low pass and one is in high pass, and you can get vowel effects, all of which we'll play with in a sec. You have CV controls for the core functions, and you do have volt per octave tracking for the filters. That means that this is in effect a kind of West Coast oscillator too. Because you have cross mod, you can do quite West Coasty things and treat this not as a filter, but as an oscillator. And a final quick thing to say up here, this little button here is quite handy because it means that I can interact with just the left cutoff knob and the right filter is being affected as well. Let's now just do some simple filter sweeps with different settings to let you get a sense of the core sound, and then I'll do more complicated things in a second. Here's high pass. With more resonance. Band pass. With more resonance. Ooh. And then notch, which is also resonant. Now let's look at the ways that we can push this further. The first thing you could do is, because you have two filters, you can run one into the other to compound the effects of two filters. And this is done in serial mode because we are putting them in series, into A and you come out of B. I have this little switch selected here, and this is the switch that links the two cutoff knobs. And so as I turn this up, we are in fact hearing the two filters combined. The core low pass of the 2040 is 24 dB per octave, or 4-pole, and so you get a 48 dB per octave. And as we increase the resonance, we get an even more steep effect. we could then mix and match the two filters. For example, a low pass going into a high pass. And if we deselect this switch, I can now place the high pass and the low pass in different positions to get kind of vowel effects. Like that. Wow. So the other superpower of the double bubble is its stereo abilities, and hence the name double. And that is because we have two independent filters. We could use one filter for the left channel and one for the right, and we have a spacing control. What that's going to do is it's going to make one of the filters open more than the other, and vice versa. And if you do that, then you're going to create interesting stereo effects. So here we have the filters linked with the A and B button here. And if I change the spacing control, we hear how the sound filters from one side to the left. A kind of filtered panning. And spacing has a CV input, and I can send an LFO into it. Yeah, nice. With a tiny little bit of reverb on that. And then with saw, and now while we're doing this, let's show you the other thing, which is crossmod. Crossmod is where one filter's cutoff is being audio rate modulated by the other one. And because we have crossmod on both sides, we can create circular crossmod. This is a kind of frequency modulation. And at low settings, it can just make things become a bit more textural and raspy. And vowely. And at high settings, it will make things freak out. And become like a sort of tone generator, because indeed you can play these filters with 1 volt per octave and turn them into oscillators. Input level has a big part to play in the kind of sound you get. There is this sort of a lot of interactivity between the level of resonance, the crossmod, spacing, and the input level to what you get. Low pass and high pass. Just high pass. And then band pass. feedback. What feedback is doing is it's taking the out of B and it's feeding it back into the in of A. And so you can get really quite raucous sounding things. This is the output of A without feedback. But as we increase feedback positively, oh heck, and negatively, then we get this kind of mixed together sound with positive and negative phase, depending on which direction you go. And if I go into just the frequency input of A, it is passed to B, and I can apply the amount of the input frequency differently to the different sides by just trimming these little knobs. And then, of course, we apply cross-mod at the same time. They go nuts. And of course the spacing control here then just still affects one filter and then the other relative to each other. So you can kind of turn both knobs at once with this. Find weird points of interaction, sweet spots. All right, let's end with a little jam, shall we? And here I have the Turing machine sending some CVs, the double bubble. And I can apply filter as well. And we can apply drive with the input. We're in stereo here, and so I can do spacing. And I can CD control that. I can still apply feedback even though I'm doing things in stereo. And then we can apply cross-mod. Wow. Reduce the input so we get more rasp because as we increase the input, we get less resonance. And then we can back off all that weird stuff and return to a more conventional filter sound. Ugh. Very cool. Ace.